And a view of downtown Los Angeles is seen from the sky above. Wow, that is beautiful. Welcome, everyone. This is the NBA on 2K Sports. Coming to you live on this Saturday night. This is Kevin Harlan along with the rest of our 2K broadcast team. Steve Kerr, Clark Kellogg, and Doris Burke. Presented by State Farm. Let's take a look now at the Boston Celtics opening lineup. And for the Lakers, McMillan is out there with Hairston. Then it's Goodrich. Then there's Chamberlain. And it's West in at the point. And so off the tip, it's Boston. Here's White. The dish to Nelson. Feeds to Havlicek. The drop step. Rebounded by Hairston. So it's the Lakers now. Now here's Goodrich. Here's West. And that one's good. West has got the opening bucket of the night here for the Lakers. The Celtics on offense. Doris Burke has some information for us. Doris?
Hey, Kevin. I spoke with the Lakers head coach. He told me it's definitely a challenge trying to score against one of the best defensive teams in the NBA. He said, we know nothing's going to come easy out there, but we also have confidence we can still find a way to get it done. We just have to trust our sets, trust each other, and come out swinging, and we'll be all right. Kevin, we'll see how it plays.
Thanks for that report, Doris. Guys, do you think we'll see game planning early on that might end up developing through the game as far as getting through this very tough defense?
I think there's almost no question that what they're doing offensively at the beginning of the game will change several times before we're finished.
Well, that's what the defense they're facing forces you to do. You have to be ready to adjust and make some changes. It's too complex a defensive scheme to just attack it one set way.
Nelson, guarded by Chamberlain, gets the bucket.
Yeah, when you play against him, Kevin, the first thing you want to address is making it harder on him to go to work down low. If you let him get position inside, it's going to be a long night for you.
And one of his greatest gifts is the ability to get his own shot off the bounce. No question about it. He's a tough cover.
Picked him clean. And pushing it up, here's Boston. White, good. Lakers have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. West kicks to Chamberlain. It's stolen. Here's the break. Number 12 gets the bucket. And the Lakers have possession. Trailing by 4. Chamberlain dishes to Goodrich. He passes to West. Shoots over White. And Boston with the rebound.
He's been trying to add that mid-range shot to his arsenal, but it still isn't there.
Got that bucket in no time at all. White's got 6.
Simply a fantastic shot. Going top speed, but he still cashes in the run.
West passes to Chamberlain. Stripped away. And pushing it up, here's Boston. Number 12 gets it to go.
Running it right down their throats. 3 straight buckets in transition.
Yeah, they're paying the price for their laziness right now, Mark. It's time to start competing.
Lakers trail by 8. West outside. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
Yeah, he got whacked. Shouldn't be much debate on that one.
Yeah, that was as straightforward as it gets, guys.
Lakers shooting their first free throws of the night.
And you look at the numbers, guys, this team shot a 73% clip over the course of last season.
And I know the free throw shooting is an area they focused on improving coming into this season.
And they're pushing it up. Here's Havlicek.
Terrific defensive play to cut him off and square up.
And he took a shot. Excellent toughness to get in there and make a play. I love that kind of work.
Number 12.
Poked away. Here's White. No good. A free-flowing first quarter. Great scoring through 1.
7. The Celtics. 14.
All All right, the second quarter beginning in just a moment. And the Celtics guys, what jumps out to you, stats-wise?
Well, the thing they tried to establish right away was the presence down low. You look at the points in the paint. I think that's been the difference.
Yeah, and I like the fact, Steve, that they're not settling for the outside shots. I mean, go in there and get what you want. Keep attacking the rim.
On the court for the Celtics, second quarter underway. Left side, Williams. And there's the pass to White. Williams. 5 to shoot. The Celtics need to get a shot off. Chamberlain with the rebound.
Well, those chances are almost always 2 points for him. I guess the defense did what it had to do to bother him. They saw just a little bit of daylight and went right to the rim.
Celtics leading by 5. Now White. 6 points for him. Kicks it to Williams. He feeds it to Havlicek. Back to Williams. And he finishes nicely on the layup.
You know, this Celtics team that has had so much success in the past half-decade, Kevin, has really been marked by their ability to get good shots at the basket and convert. This is a team that really emphasizes sharing the ball, and last year was no different for them.
That drops. Here's Goodrich, looking for his first bucket of the game. McMillan kicks it to West. And there's the call by the official. They'll count the basket here following the goaltending call.
He got there late, but you do have to like the aggressiveness to go after the block. But that one's going to count.
Both teams will make substitutions. Here's Smith. A strong effort on the rebound. Nets the second chance points. Smith's got his first points of the night. Here's Chamberlain. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. And the Celtics, as you mentioned, Clark, really like to be selective with their shots. It pays off as they have a very high shooting percentage. And Steve, I always like the fact that they get to the position on the floor they feel most comfortable with, and the ball always delivered in the right place.
Yeah, they execute so well, Kevin. I think the pieces really fit together well in this roster. It's one of the reasons they've been in the top 5 in field goal percentage last season and the last several seasons. Along with a tough D, that offensive execution has kind of been the hallmark for these Celtics teams the last few years. Now, slight advantage for them in the rebound category. They've got to continue their work on the glass.
Yeah, I agree with you, Steve. I mean, they're on the right side of the ledger, and that is all that matters to them right now with the lead they have.
Here's Ellis after the basket by Boston. Goes up the baseline. Chamberlain, no luck. Celtics leading by 11 and pushing it up. Here's Boston, number 11. And that one's good.
I like it. He could have gone for the forced finish, but opted instead for kind of a nice smooth finger roll. I like it.
Havlicek, he's checked in for the Celtics. Lakers have gone 2 of 6 from the field in the second quarter so far. Passes it to McMillan. Pass to Chamberlain. The shot misses. And it's Boston the other way. And pushing it up, here's Boston. White dishes to Nelson. Havlicek. Collins guarded by Chamberlain. To the paint. Here's Nelson. That's good.
Well done, finishing that one off.
Now about 3 minutes gone in this second quarter of basketball.
Oh, man, that was unreal. Arc it up.
And not much resistance on that jam.
Yeah, defensively, you're right. Not a great sequence.
Well, they lost track of them, and they paid the price.
Special thanks to Sprite for that sweet replay. And so
now, presented by Sprint.
13. The fun has begun on this Saturday night, and we're ready to look back at all the first half action. A great effort by the Celtics so far. Offensively, they've been in a zone. A lot of great team play, providing looks from all over the floor. And for the Lakers, they've been battling. It's been a hard-fought game, but they've risen to the challenge, really showing what they're made of. And that's it for now. Thanks for stopping in with us. It's time to head back to Kevin Harlan, Steve Kerr, Clark Kellogg, and Doris Burke, who are all ready with the call in the second half.
welcome back, everyone, to the start of the second half. Big margin on our hands, but we'll see if that gap narrows down in the third and fourth quarters. They've got McMillan. Chamberlain is out there with Hairston. Then there's West. And it's Goodrich in at the 2. That's who's in the game for the Lakers.
And Kevin, what stands out to me is his array of moves down on the low block. The low post scoring, back to the basket game. That's what he does. And that's a valuable weapon for a team to have.
And another thing you see him do a lot and do very well is draw and dish. He brings defenders to him in the low post and then kicks the ball out to the wide open teammate if he's double teamed.
Good. Chamberlain got 8 points.
He's been hot for most of this game, and if he keeps it up, his team could turn things around.
White against West, and a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
Well, you allow them to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
Yeah, I think you got to foul him, and free throws are better than a layup.
Well, guys, you know, we've seen some pretty horrific injuries as a result of players being fouled while suspended in air. And, you know, a lot of the game does happen off the floor. And the NBA took some strides to try to make it safer for players last season with the rule changes. So if you're in a vulnerable position on your way to the basket and you get fouled, pretty good chance it will be deemed a flagrant one.
Back to Havlicek. The Lakers with the rebound. Chamberlain got 3 rebounds so far in the game. They're running out of time. Goodrich kicks to Chamberlain. He gets it to fall. That makes it just a single-digit lead. Chamberlain got 10 points in the game. Steve, go back to protecting players in the air. So many players now can jump so high. The game is played in so many ways above the rim. This just seems like the best move for everyone.
Well, anything that is involved with player safety, I'm all for. And so if that means calling more flagrant fouls and keeping guys from injuring each other in midair, then that's a good thing.
He's a guy that'll take it right into the teeth of the defense. A lot of his points come from inside of 5 feet.
Timeout called the Lakers.
You know, all coaches hate defensively when you give up easy points in the paint. That's inexcusable. So that's the reason for this timeout here.
I think it came down to the fact they were getting beat inside, and that's why the coach called timeout. They were not winning the battle inside.
Erickson's checked in for the Lakers. Now here's West. 9 points in the game so far. And it's rejected. Back to Havlicek. He dishes it to White. And stolen by Goodrich. And the basket by West. West has got 11.
They continue to barrel their way inside, and when's the defense going to adjust?
Well, I'm asking the same question myself, partner. I mean, that's 8 points out of their last 10 coming inside.
McMillan's checked in for the Lakers. Robinson comes in for West. The Celtics making a switch here. Sanders with a screen on Goodrich. Back to Havlicek. Number 12.
For the most part, they're doing a nice job of taking care of the ball, though. Great defense. He anticipated the play and got there first.
I think he got there in time. Nice play.
West is checked in for the Lakers. Then for the Celtics, Nelson comes in for Sanders. And it's White in for Williams. West gets the bucket.
Boy, a nice little trend developing here, fellas. I mean, that's 8 of their last 10 from inside the paint.
Yeah, they're getting high percentage looks down there. Their offense is really clicking. I don't see why they wouldn't just continue to pound the ball inside.
The Lakers making a switch here. Goodrich is checked in. .27 seconds left to play in the third. Here's White. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. And that one falls for White. And both free throws good for White. Lakers trail by 9. Chamberlain the pass to Goodrich. The feed to Robinson. Dishes to Chamberlain. And that one's good. Chamberlain got 8 here in the quarter. And here's Havlicek. He got it up. Good. Havlicek's got his second basket of the game. Oh, it's been an exciting game. Plenty of offense as we head to the fourth. As the fourth quarter gets rolling here, let's check out our Sprite Uncontainable game. Let's go to Doris Burke. Hi, Doris.
Guys, well, it was the stretch by the Celtics that garners the uncontainable game today. It was their defense that led the way for them back in that first quarter as they were getting hands up and bothering all kinds of shots. One more quarter of that, and the game is theirs.
Doris, thank you. And what a concerted effort they put together tonight.
And, you know, that was really the uncontainable aspect in this game, Kevin. They got on the same page as a team and pretty much did what they wanted for the entire stretch.
Well, clearly it's a different game without that scoring run. That was a game-changing run, no doubt.
On the floor for Boston. Sanders' shot is off. McMillan kicks to Chamberlain. The rebound by the Celtics. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. He kicks to White. That's good. White's got the first basket as we get going in the fourth for the Celtics.
And when you play against him, guys, you know that it's going to be very tough to deny him if he gets in close. So you've got to body him. You can't let him get positioned down by the hoop. Otherwise, he'll just torture you down there.
And you know, Steve, he's as level-headed a player as there is. If there's ever been an occasion when he's gotten flustered, I can't recall it. I've not seen it.
And all 10 of their last points have come inside the paint, so defensively you've got to make an adjustment.
Yeah, you got to do a little more to stop it, too. I mean, it's coming way too easy for him. At some points, you just got to buck up and say it's not going to happen.
And now Doris Burke has an update from the sidelines.
Kevin, the head coach for the Celtics, had some instruction for his guys during that break. He told his guys, listen, we've got to make the most of every opportunity right now. We can win this game, but it's all about making every single possession count. Guys, we'll see if they can come back.
We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Goodrich, that's good.
Tell you what, it has been all offense all game long.
You know what? This is really fun to watch, guys. I mean, as a coach, though, this is when you want to just harness this energy and bottle it up and ride it all the way.
And so it's Boston with it. They're leading by 8. Williams dishes to Havlicek. Number 12. And again, it's Boston converting. Lakers have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Here's Goodrich. The shot is off. And the Celtics going the other way now.
Boy, they've really won the battle of the boards in this one, Kevin.
Williams gets the bucket.
Nicely done. They've really attacked effectively in transition.
There's no doubt about it, Steve. Their quickness has given them an advantage. I mean, I've liked the way they've pushed the ball all game.
And the shot is good. Chamberlain got 12 points in just the second half.
Well, it's been a tale of two halves, hasn't it, guys? After a terrible first half, he's really picking it up.
Here's Williams. The Lakers with the rebound. There's the dish to Chamberlain. Shot is no good.
And, you know, the rebounding edge here has been key because they're getting a lot of extra possessions offensively as a result.
Guys, you're absolutely right. It's made all the difference.
That's the kind of defense required when he's got the ball near the hoop. And they were right in his face.
That's good. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Havlicek outside. The kick out to Williams. Back to Havlicek. Clock at 6. From 16 feet away, he cans it.
And this one is just about over. It's going to be an easy win for them in the end.
Yeah, I think they can just about put this one on cruise control for the last few seconds here.
And Chamberlain gets it to go.
It's a good thing he showed up today because without him, this team would be in big trouble.
Williams with the ball. so it's the Boston Celtics with the W. They pulled off this win, Clark, with respectable performances on both ends of the floor.
Yeah, I think it was just really a nice overall effort, Kevin.
Thanks for joining us for this presentation of NBA basketball on 2K Sports. For Doris Burke, Steve Kerr, and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan saying see you next time. But first, let's check out the Jordan player of the game.
Welcome to 2K Sports in the NBA. I'm your host, Damon Bruce. Friday Hoops Fest coming up next.
Welcome, everyone. Let's get ready for some NBA basketball on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Steve Kerr. And joining us a bit later from the sidelines, Doris Burke. And now the Lakers starting group. We've got West. Chamberlain is out there with Baylor. Then it's Goodrich, and it's McMillan in at the 3 spot. And for Boston.
Well, you think about the Lakers a year ago, I think the thing that bothered them was they just never could win consistently on the road. They controlled their home court, but on the road it was a different story.
Now here's Baylor. No good. Havlicek with it. White. It's rebounded by West. Then you look back at last season, and Steve was just touching on it. The Lakers just really had trouble when they left L.A. on the road. They just couldn't bring it together.
Kevin, they ended up with a 15-18 road record on the year. First time in about 5 seasons but they haven't had a winning record on the road.
Doris Burke has an update for us. Doris?
Kevin, here's what the Celtics head coach had to say when we spoke just a few minutes ago. He's hoping that his players can use their combination of foot speed and hand speed today to rack up some steals, gain extra possessions. He's optimistic that his guards have the ability to force a lot of turnovers, guys.
Great, Doris. Thank you. It's not too uncommon to have that defensive focus being foremost in the game plan, is it?
Well, that's who they are, Kevin. That's their identity as a ball club. And so every game they start out thinking, let's shut the opponent down.
And not with just any kind of defense, guys. I mean, they want to get up into you, nose-to-nose, aggressive, in-your-face defense.
Now, here is Chamberlain. Here's Baylor. No good.
Defensive foul. Elgin Baylor. That's his first.
The Celtics have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. 1:43 left here in the opening quarter. That one goes. Count it. So here is West. Chamberlain kicks to Baylor. 11 feet away. He squares up and sinks it.
The defense playing way too soft there, guys. He's just getting right to the rim.
Boston is a team that fell from the elite of the East back to the middle of the pack last year. It wasn't because of their play at home, though, where they were still tough in front of the Celtics faithful.
He's laboring out there right now, guys. The shot has not been falling for him this quarter.
Gets it to go.
You know, he got one step ahead of the defense on that one. Excellent job.
We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter. And the Celtics really do seem to feed off the energy here in this arena. You see all the banners hanging above us. And, you know, Steve, you can't help but be inspired if you come here as a fan or if you play for him as a member of the team.
Yeah, no question. Boston is one of the great venues in the league because of the history of the Celtics franchise. And obviously, you know, that matters to Boston. And 24-9 at home last year, they were able to take advantage of that home court. That's why they were able to hold on to that division title. But his playmaking is off the charts. And the beauty of that, Kevin, is his teammates know that. So they're going to work hard to get open, knowing that if they do, he'll find them for an open look.
And the other thing about him, his hands. A terrific asset of his. Very quick and strong. As a ball handler, he's the last guy you want defending.
The Celtics making a switch here. White's checked in. The Lakers also making some changes. Baylor, he's checked in for Ellis. And Erickson subbed in for Goodrich.
Pretty significant lapse there on the defensive end, guys.
Yeah, those are the ones, you know, you just can't allow that.
No, if you're giving up dunks and layups defensively, you're in huge trouble.
Now, here is Havlicek, number 11. Chamberlain with the rebound. Chamberlain got his third rebound tonight. Dishes it to Baylor. Count that one. Baylor's got 6.
Boy, they are really getting chewed up inside here. I mean, that's 8 of the last 10 points they've given up inside, in the paint.
Yeah, and the paint should be sacred ground for a defense. I mean, you can't let anybody just trot in there and get an easy bucket.
Here's Havlicek and a missed layup.
That's what they call the $1 million move with the 10-cent finish.
A nice first quarter of play we've seen.
10, 12.
And we got a close game here as we get back to the second quarter. And what stands out to you from the Lakers in this one?
Solid first quarter for this club. They came out strong, and they've put together some nice momentum here.
Steve, I like the looks they've gotten on offense. A lot of good ones.
So it's the Celtics now, trailing by 2. And for the Lakers, Robinson is out there with Goodrich. Then it's Ellis. Then there's Chamberlain. Here's Nelson. A second chance effort, and the running layup is good. And here's Los Angeles. Here's Chamberlain. Havlicek with the rebound. The Celtics have gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Nelson gets it to go. Now Chamberlain. Goodrich kicks to Robinson. Kicks it to Goodrich. Nice jump shot from the top of the key. Goodrich has got his first bucket of the night. So the Celtics call timeout. They're first.
Yeah, guys, I think he feels like he can make a few improvements during this timeout. Just kind of make a couple of adjustments, get his club back on track.
You know, coaches are always tweaking and tinkering with things mid-game. Actually, sometimes they overdo it.
Havlicek, he's checked in for the Celtics. The shot is off, and the Lakers going the other way now. Here's West. And that is good. West has got his second bucket.
Well, they haven't been getting lit up from outside here. All the points they're giving up are from in close. They've got to offer more resistance.
Yeah, defense has to get better, Clark. They've got to body up, bump somebody, get physical, force the action back out to the perimeter.
That's good. West has got 6 points.
Well, for him, that finger roll is almost second nature. That's a tough shot for most players.
Pulls it from the elbow. White, good. The Lakers have gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter. Here's West. And that one's good. West has got 6 here in this quarter.
Yeah, and he's been a player who always saves his best for last, Kevin. Absolutely thrives under pressure. And, you know, when some guys back down with the game coming down to the wire, he seems to be the one to take it up a notch.
And let's give him some more credit where more credit is due for his role as a team leader. I mean, he's somebody who brings out the best in his teammates whenever he's on the floor.
Naylor, and he lays that one in. He's got 8.
Carving them up inside there, Kevin. I mean, the defense has been vulnerable in there.
Yeah, that's 3 straight field goals in the paint area. That's really good offense.
And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Here's West. Gets the bucket. West has got 10 points in the game.
Yeah, no mistakes on the offensive execution there.
White against Goodrich. Now White. Inside. Up and in on the layup. Here's Goodrich. That misses. Would have counted had it gone in. And a tight game here as we end the first half.
Your Celtics.
Now, presented by Sprint.
24.
The fun has begun on this Saturday night, and we're ready to look back at all the first half action. A strong first half for the Lakers. They're scoring effortlessly. The defense has been completely overmatched. And slugging it out so far, the Boston Celtics. And give them credit defensively, they're boxing out, controlling their defensive backboards. That's it for me here in the studio. Time to send you back out to Kevin Harlan and the crew for the start of the third quarter.
And the lights of downtown Boston, the scene as we welcome you back. Celtics trail by 4. White the pass to Havlicek. Number 12. He's covered by Goodrich. Number 12. Rebound the Lakers.
You see the defenders get out of his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the bucket, but not that time.
And for the Lakers, we've got Chamberlain. West is out there with Goodrich. And it's McMillan, and it's Baylor in at the power forward position.
What a great play to sacrifice his body and take the hit.
Yeah, I thought that was excellent awareness and anticipation to beat him to the spot there.
Lakers leading by 4. Left side West. And so it looks like the Lakers will retain possession here.
Lakers ball.
Tries a 3 off the inbound. That's good.
West.
West has got the first basket of the second half. That one for the Lakers. White against West. He kicks it to White. That is good. White's got 6. Lakers have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Here's West. can't get it to go. And the Celtics going the other way now. Havlicek dishes to White. Back to Havlicek. 1:43 left here in the third quarter. Got a piece of it. West with the steal. And it's the Lakers on the break. Goodrich kicks to Baylor. He dishes it to West. Lets it go from deep. Here's Chamberlain. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact and he'll shoot two. He's 0 of 1 from the line, missing on his first trip. He misses the free throw. Sanders checked in for Nelson. The Lakers also with a sub. Riley's checked in for Goodrich. And he misses the second one as well, so he is 0 for 2 that time. And stolen by Chamberlain. Down low. Rebound Boston. We've got 1:13 left in the third. Here's Sanders. Some changes for the Lakers. Ellis is checked in for Baylor. Erickson comes in for Riley. Robinson is subbed in for West. Stolen by Havlicek. And pushing it up, here's Boston. Sanders. That's good. Lakers leading by 3. Here's Chamberlain. Good. Chamberlain got 6 points.
They are in attack mode right now. That's 10 straight points, guys, all coming inside the paint.
And Steve, if I'm him, I'd keep going right to the heart of that defense like they have been until they do something about it. If they don't offer resistance, take everything you can get in there.
Now the pass to White. Williams. And it's good. Lakers have gone 2 of 7 from the field in the third. That leaves room for improvement, sir. Here's West. Here's Chamberlain. The shot from the low post is good. Chamberlain got 4 this quarter.
This is a very steady performance offensively for him.
And White kicks to Williams. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Leads him in there. White, good. White's got 8 points.
And we have seen the intensity pick up big time here in the second half.
Well, you can feel the desire from both teams that they really want to win this.
West gets the bucket.
Well, he earned that one. Took the hit and still found a way to knock it down.
Yeah, fantastic body control. And the will to get it done. You like that focus.
Number 12. Shot's good.
Great move to get to the bucket and lay that one in. He's got the softest touch around the basket. Impressive.
Goodrich passes to Chamberlain. With 1 on the clock. Hits it.
That's exactly how you want to close out the quarter, with a basket.
And guys, he got it off just in time. Nice play.
And as we end the third quarter, a great game. Both teams playing well. Lakers leading by 5. West, right side. Havlicek with the rebound. Havlicek's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. And for the Lakers, Riley is out there at West. Then it's McMillan. Then it's Baylor. And it's Chamberlain in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. West against White with the runner. A rebound by the Lakers.
That was not pretty there. You got to make that one, but maybe that's not his range.
McMillan kicks to Chamberlain. The shot will not go. Now the Celtics take it the other way. Here's Havlicek. And yes, sir, that one drops.
Something has to change, guys. That's 10 straight points coming in the paint against this team.
Well, they got to collapse in there, and everybody's got to be conscious of it. It's a team effort in protecting the paint. Control the ball, and then everybody's got to get in there and keep the defense locked down.
Finally getting into rhythm here in the game after that cold first half.
Let's find out what Doris Burke has for us.
Kevin, the head coach for the Celtics, had some instruction for his guys during that break. He told them it's time to fight and take the lead. Let's put ourselves in position to bring it home. Guys, we'll see if they've got what it takes to get it done.
Nelson's checked in for Sanders. Here is Riley. Good on the shot.
That's 5 straight hoops in the paint. What a fantastic job of attacking the rim.
Well, Steve, they're getting the looks that they want down there, so might as well keep going right at the rim. If there's no resistance, then make them pay.
He drops the first one, and that brings them within 8. The Celtics making a switch here. Williams has checked in. Both good from the line that time. And the Lakers call time here. They're winning by 7. A minute 42 left here in the fourth quarter. Here's West. Nelson with the rebound. Celtics have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Passes it to Williams. Gets the bucket.
And the shootout continues.
Trading buckets both ways. I mean, offense definitely the focal point for these teams.
Chamberlain the pass to Riley. The rebound by the Celtics. And here is Williams. Here's Havlicek. They get it back. And Nelson gets it to go. They got on this roll a while ago, and they just haven't looked back.
His team has to tighten up inside. Way too many easy hoops in the lane.
Yep, that's 5 straight buckets they've given up from the key now, and it's hurting them.
That's good.
Well, he's having a great half here. Exactly the opposite of the first.
Defensive foul. Williams.
It's the first. That shrinks the margin to just 4. Whitey's checked in for Boston. And Williams drops them both.
They're in great position now thanks to those clutch free throws. Just a 1-possession game now.
Here's Riley. Yes! The Celtics have gone 3 of 6 from the field so far in the fourth quarter. Deflects the pass. The dish to White. The Celtics working the ball around now. Collins, guarded by Chamberlain. Collins buries it. What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
And now the crowd's really getting into it.
Listen to that.
It is shaking in here, guys. Absolutely insane.
26 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Here's Havlicek. Sinks it. What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3. The Lakers have gone 6 of 11 since the start of the fourth quarter. And they commit an intentional foul. We'll see another one of those so they can get into the penalty.
Well, you do what you have to do to extend this game and try to get the ball back.
Yeah, in this situation, clock management crucial.
Puts the lead pass in front of him. It's in! And what a sensational bucket to bring them within 1.
You know, the defense has to prevent the ball from getting down into that area if they're going to be successful, guys.
And an intentional foul right there. First free throw is good, and that will put them up by 2. And so both free throws are good. And it's a 3-point game.
Absolutely deadly from the line. Now they have no choice but to look for the 3 here.
Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth. Number 12. Oh, he had a chance there to send it to overtime, but they come out empty-handed. And so it's the Lakers who come out on top here. It was tight, but they managed to come up with the win.
You know, nobody wants to lose a close game, Kevin. It's much better to win those tight ones.
Well, that'll do it for us. For Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Doris Burke, Kevin Harlan saying so long. And as we end the game, we bring you our Jordan Player of the Game.
The following is a presentation